Whoosh, welcome to Crazy Facts Daily, your daily ticket to the wildest truths on planet Earth. Today, we're unlocking a secret universe hiding right under our noses, real-life animal superpowers. Yep, no CGI, no radioactive spiders, just nature being absolutely ridiculous. Over the next 12 minutes, you'll meet creatures that can freeze without dying, smell underwater, grow back entire body parts, and even never truly grow old. Superheroes, step aside. These guys don't need costumes. This is a family-friendly, all-ages adventure, so grab your snack squad, kids, parents, grandparents, even that one cousin who already knows everything, and get comfy. With each minute, the powers get weirder, funnier, and more unbelievable. Think you've heard it all with chameleons and cheetahs? Oh no, we're going deeper. Glass frogs, pistol shrimp, zombie starfish arms. Yes, you heard that right. And our final power might change how you think about life itself. Ready to power up your brain with some crazy animal facts? Let's start with a creature that's almost invisible, but hiding in plain sight. Shot 2 is going to blow your mind, trust me. Say hello to one of nature's sneakiest superpowers. See-through mode, meet the glass frog. From above, predators see just another boring leaf. But from below, whoa, you can literally see its organs. Don't worry, it's not gross, it's genius. By being almost transparent, glass frogs blur their outline and blend into the leaves they nap on. It's like they're wearing the world's best invisibility cloak, no batteries required. Scientists think this transparency helps them dodge hungry birds and snakes by confusing their eyes. And they're tiny, often just a couple of centimeters long, proof that superheroes can come fun-sized. Imagine if you could sit on your couch and just fade into the cushions when chores appear. Same vibe, and the glass frog is not alone. In the deep sea, there are glass-like fish, and some squids go partially see-through too. Nature basically invented stealth mode long before video games did. But invisibility is just our warm-up. Up next, a creature that doesn't hide from villains, it becomes a living, swirling color show instead. Ready to meet the ultimate costume changer? Splash, welcome to the Coral Reef Fashion Show. Front row, the cuttlefish, the ultimate color-changing champion. This creature doesn't just change color, it switches entire patterns in a blink. Stripes, waves, checkerboards, even a half-and-half look like it's wearing two outfits at once. And bonus twist, cuttlefish are basically colorblind. Yep, they're out here serving legendary looks without even seeing color the way we do. Their skin is loaded with special cells called chromatophores and iridophores. Think microscopic paint balloons and shiny mirrors. By squeezing those cells, they control what colors bounce off. They use this to talk, to flirt, to hypnotize prey, and to shout, "Back off, I'm dangerous," without saying a word. Imagine texting friends just by changing your t-shirt pattern. Now picture this. On one side of its body, it flirts with a female. On the other, it shows a tough guy pattern to scare off rivals. Two messages at once. Multitasking level, superhero. But if you think flashy fashion is wild, wait till you hear about animals that can hear with their feet. Let's step into that next. Stomp, stomp, signal received. Elephants have a super hearing trick. They can listen with their feet. Under the savanna floor, low rumbling calls travel like secret messages. Other elephants, miles away, feel those tiny vibrations through their toes and legs, and their bones help send the signal up to their ears. It's like built-in wireless messaging, no Wi-Fi needed. They use this to warn about danger, find each other, and say, "Hey, water this way." Bonus, those rumbles are so low, humans can't even hear most of them. We're basically locked out of the group chat. And elephants aren't alone in ground-sensing coolness. Some spiders feel footsteps on their webs like guitar strings, and kangaroo rats can sense snake strikes through sand. Animals read the world in ways we can't even imagine. So next time you feel a tiny vibration, maybe it's just nature gossip. But what if, instead of hearing through feet, you could survive being frozen solid? Our next animal laughs at winter. No scarf required. Get ready to meet a real-life ice hero. Okay, this one sounds fake, but it's real. Meet the wood frog, the superhero that can freeze and come back to life. When winter hits, this frog's heart stops beating. It literally turns into a frogsicle. Up to 65% of its body water can turn to ice. But instead of dying, its body pumps out natural antifreeze, glucose, and other sugars that protect its cells. Months later, when temperatures rise, unfreeze sound effect. The frog thaws, heart restarts, and it hops away like, "Yeah, I do this every year." Imagine pausing yourself all winter, skipping cold mornings, and waking up just in time for sunshine and snacks. Scientists study wood frogs for clues about organ preservation and maybe even helping human medicine one day. And they're not the only cold conquerors. Arctic fish have antifreeze proteins in their blood, and tiny tardigrades can survive in space-level extremes. Our planet is packed with survival hacks. Speaking of impossible survival, what about an animal that can shrug off losing an arm and just grow it back? No doctor, no drama. Next up, the regenerating rebels. Say an enemy grabs your arm. Human reaction, panic. Starfish reaction, no problem, I'll just grow a new one. Many starfish can regenerate lost arms, and some species can regrow an entire new body from just a single arm piece, like a backup clone. Their bodies are packed with stem cells, tiny builders that can turn into pretty much any tissue they need. Lizards can drop their tails to distract predators and later regrow a new one. Even axolotls, the adorable smiling salamanders, can regenerate legs, tails, parts of their spine, even bits of their heart and brain. It's like having infinite extra parts in a video game, but in real life. Scientists are obsessed with these creatures, hoping to learn how regeneration might one day help humans heal better. Imagine, no more oops moments with permanent damage. Nature already solved it. So far we've seen invisibility, color control, vibration chat, freeze mode, and regrowth. Pretty super team, right? But our next hero brings the boom. Literally. It can punch with a force that creates tiny bubbles as hot as the sun, ready to meet the underwater boxer. Entering the ring, the mantis shrimp, the tiny titan with the galaxy's sassiest punch. This little crustacean can swing its club-like claw so fast, up to 50 miles per hour, that it creates a cavitation bubble. When that bubble collapses, tiny flash of light, super brief heat spike, and a second impact. Double punch. Scientists estimate the acceleration of that strike is similar to a bullet leaving a gun, all from something shorter than your finger. Oh, and as if having a lava fist wasn't enough, mantis shrimps also have some of the most advanced eyes on Earth. While we have 3 color receptors, some mantis shrimp have up to 16. That's like seeing colors we don't even have names for. Ultra rainbow vision and thunder punch, overpowered. But don't worry, we're keeping everything family friendly. In our world, the mantis shrimp is just the tiny superhero of the reef. And speaking of dramatic food skills, what if your dinner wrist flick was literally a sonic boom? But now let's flip the power, from explosive strength to living without a brain the way we expect. Next creature, no brain, no problem. Time to meet a creature that proves you don't need a big brain to be totally awesome. Jellyfish have no brain like ours, no central HQ, just a simple nerve net spread through their bodies. And yet they can swim, sense light, react to danger, and catch food with stinging tentacles that work like tiny spring-loaded lassos. Some jellyfish even glow in the dark thanks to bioluminescence, turning the ocean into a floating light show. And here's a fun twist. One species, Turritopsis dohrnii, is nicknamed the immortal jellyfish because when stressed or injured, it can revert its cells back to a youthful stage and start its life cycle all over again. Imagine turning yourself from grown-up back into a baby and replaying life. Respawn, but make it science. Their glowing proteins even helped scientists develop tools to see what cells do inside our bodies. Thanks, jellies. So now we've seen freezing frogs, punching shrimps, and recycling jellies. But don't worry, land lovers, our next heroes live much closer to home, and they come with built-in climbing gear that makes Spider-Man look like he's wearing socks. Let's go gecko mode. Ever wished you could walk on walls? Geckos do it every day like it's no big deal. Their secret isn't glue or slime, it's physics. Each gecko toe is covered in millions of teeny tiny hairs called setae, and each of those splits into even smaller branches. These get so close to surfaces that weak electrical forces, called van der Waals forces, kick in and boop instant stickiness. Strong enough to support many times their body weight, but they can peel off in a flash to sprint away. Lab tests show gecko-inspired materials could one day let humans climb walls with special gloves. Spy movie dreams unlocked. And fun twist, geckos can also drop their tails if grabbed, like lizards we mentioned earlier, making them double feature superheroes. So now we've got climbers, freezers, punchers, regenerators, and glow artists in our squad. But we're not done. Our story is heading toward the wildest combo powers yet. Next up, an 8-armed escape artist that solves puzzles, opens jars, and might be plotting to steal your snacks. Enter the octopus. Now it's time for our heist movie star, the octopus. If any animal deserves its own superhero comic, it's this one. They have 3 hearts, blue blood, and 8 super flexible arms lined with suckers that can taste and feel. But here's the real twist. Each arm has its own mini control center of neurons, so their limbs can do smart things semi-independently. That's like having 8 helpful sidekicks attached. Octopuses can unscrew jars from the inside, escape tanks, solve puzzles, and memorize mazes. And yes, they are camouflage pros too, like cuttlefish cousins. They can change color and even texture, puffing up bumps to imitate rocks, coral, or seaweed. Some have been known to sneak out at night, grab snacks from neighboring tanks, and slither back before sunrise like underwater ninjas. Super strength, stealth, problem-solving, and shape-shifting? We've reached peak superpower combo. But we still haven't hit our final twist, a real animal that bends the rules of aging itself. Our climax is coming up. It's tiny, tough, and practically unkillable. Any guesses? Introducing our grand finale, the tardigrade, also known as the water bear, the ultimate tiny tank. It's so small you need a microscope to see it, but its power level is ridiculous. Tardigrades can survive extreme heat, freezing cold, crushing pressure, radiation, and even the vacuum of outer space. When things get rough, they curl into a dried-out little ball called a ton, slowing life down to near zero. Years later, add water and asterisk boop asterisk back in business. Scientists don't call them immortal, but they are absurdly tough. Their secret toolkit includes special proteins and DNA-protecting tricks that keep their cells from falling apart under stress. While we definitely shouldn't try tardigrade stunts at home, just knowing they exist makes our planet feel like a comic book. Think about the squad we've built. Invisible frogs, color wizards, earth listeners, ice frogs, regrow champs, punch shrimps, glow jellies, sticky geckos, genius octopuses, and now cosmic water bears. But before we roll credits, we've got one more delight. An unexpected land animal with superhero parkour that ties it all together. For our final flourish, meet the alpine ibex, the gravity-defying cliff climber that laughs at "do not climb" signs. These wild goats can scale almost vertical dam walls and mountain cliffs using tiny, rubbery hooves with grippy edges, perfectly designed for balancing on the narrowest ledges. Picture standing on a smartphone stuck to a wall. That's their Tuesday. They use this power to reach mineral-rich salt and tasty plants far from predators. Smart, agile, and stylishly fearless. And that's the heart of today's story. Real animals don't just have one big power. Together, they form a super team of nature's weirdest, coolest abilities, proving our planet is way more creative than any comic book. Which power was your favorite? Invisibility frog, punch shrimp, genius octopus, or cosmic water bear? Tell us in the comments. If this made you say no way even once, hit like, share it with a friend, and subscribe to Crazy Facts Daily for your daily dose of playful, mind-blowing facts. Tomorrow's episode, let's just say plants have secret powers too.